but he secretly coughs up a slug-like creature and has a vision of the Upside Down, meaning he hasn't quite escaped danger just yet. Season 2 of Stranger Things picks up nearly 1 year later. Mike still hasn't given up hope on somehow reuniting with Eleven. Will begins to suffer from increasingly severe upside-down visions, and Dustin and Lucas have begun pining over the same new girl, Max. In other relationship developments, Nancy and Steve break up, and Joyce has a new boyfriend, the lovable Bob. Oh, and Eleven is actually alive and well and has been living secretly with Hopper out in a secluded cabin this entire time. Although Hopper insists to Eleven that her living there in secret is for her own safety, Eleven grows angry and resentful toward her new surrogate father. This leads to Eleven breaking the rules and seeking out Mike. Unfortunately, Eleven misreads an encounter between Mike and Max as flirtatious and decides against reuniting with her crush. Instead, Eleven goes off in search of her biological mother, whom she'd been taken from at birth. Eleven finds her mother catatonic and mentally broken by her experiences with Hawkins' lab, and so Eleven goes off on another search, this time finding Callie, another girl taken by Dr. Brenner to experiment on. Callie takes Eleven under her tutelage, training her to use her anger to strengthen her powers. It's eventually revealed that Will Byers has been infected by a villainous shadow monster dubbed by his Dungeons & Dragons loving friends as the Mind Flayer. Will begins creating seemingly erratic and random drawings that actually turn out to be a map of an upside-down network of tunnels underneath the town of Hawkins. Hawkins' lab has rebranded and installed a new director, Dr. Owens, to right their previous wrongs. They attempt to destroy the tunnels, but this causes Will to break down in agonizing pain. Will is taken to the lab where Dr. Owens hypothesizes that eradicating the tunnels could prove to be fatal to Will. And it's not just the Mind Flayer that our heroes have to worry about. Packs of loose young Demogorgons nicknamed Demodogs have been unleashed on the town. A newly single and heartbroken Steve Harrington teams up with Max, Lucas, and Dustin, who adopts a Demodog named Dart, to stop the creatures from destroying Hawkins. The group fend off the Demodogs, then track them to Hawkins' lab. Along the way, they team up with Nancy and Jonathan, who have been trying to expose the truth of the Upside Down to the public in an attempt to get justice for Barb. Inside Hawkins' lab, Hopper, Joyce, Bob, Mike, Will, and Dr. Owens are attacked by the pack of Demodogs. Dr. Owens stays behind to help the others navigate safely out of the overrun lab, and Bob sacrifices himself to help the others escape. The entire group retreats to the Byers' residence as the Demodogs give chase, and that's when Eleven finally returns, sensing Mike was in danger, and saves everyone by defeating the creatures. After a very brief and celebratory reunion, the group formulates a